Stretch marks, also known as striae. Stretch marks or striae, as they are called in dermatology, are a form of scarring on the skin with an off-color hue. They are caused by tearing of the dermis, which over time may diminish, but will not disappear completely. Not everyone gets stretch marks or striae. It depends on your skin type. People with a high level of collagen in their skin are less likely to get stretch marks than people with a low level of collagen in their skin. Collagen is a protein that makes the skin elastic and stretchy. Where do stretch marks or striae appear? You may develop stretch marks anywhere on your body where your skin has been stretched. However, they usually occur on the parts of your body where fat is stored, such as your 1. Abdomen, stomach, 2. Buttocks, 3. Thighs, 4. Upper arms, and 5. Breasts, in women. Stretch marks or striae treatment. Only your doctor can advise whether any of these treatments are appropriate for your specific medical situation. Always discuss all treatment options with your doctor before making a decision, including whether to start or discontinue any treatment plan. Learn more about striae treatment. Visit the link below. Link in description.